A significant part of the temple hierarchy might be more inclined to accept and tolerate differences of opinion in dogma, but other parts of the temple, in particular the ordinators under Berel Salah, claim that the threat from Red Mountain and Daggerfall can only be resisted with a unified, resolute faith. The people are afraid, so they support the hard line, but if we can show ourselves able to confront Daggerfall more effectively than the ordinators, the temple and the people will support us. The reason why I felt the need to come in on this point is because the journal has been updated. So this is new. Okay. Good to know. Hi everyone, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name's Jason, and today we're playing some more Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. What happened last time? Don't remember. I remember that there was someone's name that I needed to go back to and talk to, but I don't remember who that was. And I remember that last time I couldn't remember where they were, so there's a whole lot of not remembering going on. Yeah. Okay, another update. So long as the Ordinators, Buoyant, Armigers, and Tribunal could contain the Blight and Daggerfall's creatures within the Ghost Fence, faith in the temple's protective power was strong. But now travelers and settlements suffer from blight storms and marauding monsters, and the people fear the temple is losing its ages-old battle with the devil, Daggerfall. Alright, so I got tired of trying to remember and not knowing where to go, so I went and just typed in the name, and it was like I saw her face and I went, oh, I remember you, and I remember she was in the camp, and I want to take credit and say, oh, I remember she was at the Urshilaku camp, but no, I was like, oh, isn't she over like in the grassland? So I would have been totally wrong. So good thing I looked things up. Yeah, I figure I could have just gone back and looked at my previous videos, but that was much quicker. So I feel dirty having looked stuff up because I don't like looking things up because I feel like I want things to sort of be natural, but I do have a Let's Play to do, right? We do have to be making progress. Now they said I could go ahead and use their books, they could use their beds, and I could do that. And maybe I will come back at some point and we'll say partake in some of their thingamabobs. But for now, we're going to go ahead and just continue on with the quest. Wow, it's still the same time, 7 a.m. All right, that should be closing any second now, right? Oh, does it stay open for like 2 hours? Whatever. I've got to make my way over to the Urshilaku camp. I'm trying to think of the best way to do so. Alright, drop some things off back at the hideout place, my bob. Basically my stronghold. Yeah, there we go. Drop some things off here. You know, stuff that was weighing me down. And now I'm going to make my way over to holy. Am I moving quicker? I seem to remember, or maybe I'm making things up, but I seem to recall, or I seem to have been of the understanding that weight affected your movement speed. Not sure if that's true, but if it is, cool. You know what? I kind of want to just run. Boots of blinding speed and just run my whole way all the way up there. Using up some of my fatigue potions along the way. You know, why not? That's what I'm gonna do. I'll be right back, people. I'm just gonna run my way to the camp. Oh, this is easily my favorite part of the game. This west coast of Morrowind, like the swamp. Yeah, it's the swampy area. There's just so much character here. Oh, acrobatics increased to 86. Cool. I don't think I've been here before. No, this is all new territory. Just thought I'd tell you guys that I'm in new places. It's just kind of a cool looking place. Just wanted to, you know, bring you guys in on this and be like, hey, look, it's a interesting looking place that looks a lot like the other places we've seen. All right. I guess won't take. What's this? What is this? It's like a ruined structure, building, place. It's like right next to an area we have been before. Your athletic skill increased to 61. Right. Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, I just like that. Those spires and stuff looks really cool. So there's an Ogrim. We're gonna hopefully avoid having to deal with him. And by hopefully, I mean most assuredly we'll not have to worry about him whatsoever. The Cliff Racer, on the other hand, we're probably not going to be so lucky with. Alright, so the camp looks like it's right on the other side of this this hill. I'm kind of glad I decided to run. At first I was like, oh, Jason, come on, like, your time is already a little bit... Ah, crap. Let's see, your time's already a little bit more on the side, you know, I don't know if you, you know, if it's wise enough for you to waste so much time just running, but I was like, you know what? I want to really break in these boots of blinding speed, and, worth it, just for the experience, checking out the scenery and stuff. Yeah. Alright, where are you at? Ashkan. I feel like no, it's not the Ashkan, it's the... Is it? Wise Woman's Yurt, that's where I'm going. Alright, let's save, because we made it to our destination, and come on in here. Did I leave the skooma here?
Where's that slave? Here not long ago.
I'm pretty sure I left that skooma here a long time ago. What is that? That thing is...
friend. You're nearly a legend
It's a
around
propylene
here.
index.
Please.
Holy crap, they're just popping up everywhere. All right, I'm gonna have to steal this from you, but first, let's do the stuff that we're supposed to do. You know, the respectful stuff, the give you information, and hopefully you're no longer needed, and I won't tick you off and like screw myself out of the main story. That. Go ahead. Do you have questions about the Nerevarine prophecies, or other questions to ask me? Or do you bring me news of the lost prophecies? I do bring you news of the lost prophecies. You have these lost prophecies? You will tell me these things over and over until I have them by heart. And then you will tell me what these priests say, what they see in these words, and then you must leave me. Hunt, sleep, train, feed, learn the land. I must bring these things into me and place them before my ancestors, and listen to them, and to the skies and stars of my dreams. And then, when the moons have come and gone, return, and I will give you my judgment. Wait, when the moons have come and gone. So basically you're just saying, come back in 24 hours? This is just a really long way of saying 24 hours? Okay, it seems so. Alright, so, I'm not leaving without that index, though. I've been collecting those indexes when I can see them, so... We definitely want to grab that. Amulet of Shadows, you've got enough charge for one little sneaky sneak? I think you do.
Where's that slave?
Right from under your
Here not long ago.
Oh yeah, right from under your nose. And I'm taking my skooma too because, hey, it's my skooma. Alright, so I've got to kill 24 hours. Now, I could just wait around for 24 hours. Or I could just run out into the wilderness and slay things for like 24 hours. That sounds like fun. Maybe I should do that. I'll be able to level up a lot by doing that, right? Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. It's like, hey guys, you know how I was just talking about like not wanting to waste time? Yeah. I'm gonna go waste a bunch of time. It was at this moment that he realized maybe he should increase the difficulty level. Let's do this, flame guy! You're a little slow there on the rushing in and killing things, buddy. Come get some rat! What the heck? Interesting. Oh, looks like a rat has come to be slain as well. I was just running around, literally just killing everything, just for fun. Killing time, you know, killing things for time. Killing time, yeah, whatever. And I came across this trauma root, which appears to have impaled a skull of sorts. And it looks like there's some bones in this little puddle of stuff. That's interesting. It's a interesting little detail. I was wondering, I'm like, hey, if I loot that, what are we gonna get? What would we get? But I'm like, will there be a skull? Will I be able to loot a skull? No, no skull. But that is interesting. Maybe this has some significance to our quest. So we'll say skull. I almost said skull head because that makes sense. Skull head. I don't care. I'll put that on the map just in case I want to find things with this very well-designed system that when I'm looking at the world map, I'll be like, oh yes, I can totally find this. See, that's the problem I've got with this. I really wish that when you made notes on the map, that you could actually see them from the world map. It's like, I don't need to know exactly where something is when I'm already like 20 feet from it. Like, I need to know where something is when I'm on the other side of the map. That's when I need to know where something is. When was the last time I just did a dungeon? Like, have I been here before? I have been here before. Well, never mind then. I was like, hey, I could come in here and, I'll just go do a random dungeon while I'm waiting. Because, I don't want to just accelerate time. Whoa, hello. How are you doing today? Alright, well that's interesting. There's an ascended sleeper just hanging out here. I guess I'll take everything. Have I been in here? I've been Abby. It feels like I've been here before. Let's take a peek inside. We have not been here before. Well, cool. Alright, okay. After we do this one dungeon, then I will go ahead and, then I will use, the time-wasting thingamabob, and just go back and talk to the lady. I hate doing that, because I don't know, to me it's like, I take this role-playing thing very seriously. I'm like, yes, I mean, I could just wait around. Like, why am I killing things? Like, don't I want to be sneaky anymore? I mean, we're not in the Corpusarium, so I can just kill everything, right? Like, why? When did I become a bloodthirsty killer? Well, Jason, you kind of did that back in Arena. That's when you started off your little, that's when you established this character as being absolutely psychotic. I mean, how can you not be with, you know, basically the way the game is designed, but, I need to get, light. There we go. I was like, I know I've got something brighter than the Mew ring. So there we go. Now we can see a little bit better in here. It's, takes out a lot of the, spookiness, really. I'm just like, alright. Hey, who are you? Are you, like, some sleeper person? A dreamer? Hi. How are you doing?
Die, Victor!
Alright. I guess we're not doing stealth anymore. Corpus meat. Like, what is corpus meat? I've never really stopped to think about it, but... is it, like, just the corpus people, but, like, chopped up? Is this just, like, chopped up corpus people? That's kind of gross. Just saying. 6th house bell hammer. Well, it's cool. It's really heavy, though. Alright, anything else, interesting in here? Just a spooky little altar thing. Anything cool in here? No. Something like that. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and call this a story dungeon because there's whoa, imagine if I fell down there. That would suck. Really, really badly, would it not? Whee! Nope, nothing down there that I want. I was like, let's take a look if there's anything down here. Halfway down, I'm realizing, no, there is nothing down here. I want to grab my Steel Blade of Heaven real quick. Up we go. Up. Ouch. Okay. I didn't think that, your speed rating would affect your, levitate speed. But it totally does. I was just flying when I got out of there. Let me see here. Steel Blade of Heaven. We want to fly back up to the camp, so, just for an example here. Whee! Look at me go! Like, I feel like I'm moving quicker. Yeah, it feels like I'm moving pretty quick. Alright, it's been 24 hours. Let's come back and have a chit-chat. How are you doing? I'm ready to give you my judgment. Awesome. The ancestors and stars have given me clear signs. The lost prophecies leave no doubt. The incarnate shall be an outlander. You, blessed by Azura, must lift the 7 curses of Dagoth-Ur. Prophecy has shown the 7 steps of the Nerevarene's path, and I have been chosen as your guide for each step on that path. I will read the signs and show you the way. It is time for you to walk the path of the 7 visions and pass the 7 trials of the 7 visions. You are born on a certain day to uncertain parents, so you have passed the first trial. My dreams show me that you also fulfilled the second trial, that neither blight nor age can harm him. The curse of flesh before him flies. I have read the signs, but I cannot understand. Can you explain this to me? Okay, so she had dreams. Interesting thing though. Neither blight nor age can harm me. So does this mean that by having yeah, I guess that would make sense, because the last Dwemer, right? He was how old? And they supposedly disappeared like ages ago. So does this? Oh, you know what? This works perfectly for. You know, I might have. Did I know this before? I don't know if I knew this before. This works perfectly for the whole idea behind me using this character all the way through like Skyrim. I know, like lore-wise, it'd be like, well, you know, you have to stretch things a little bit. It doesn't really make sense because it takes place hundreds of years later. But according to this, that neither blight nor age can harm me. Would that mean that I'm technically immortal at this point? Like I can't age, which means it could make sense how the same character could exist throughout each game. Whatever. Tell how I got corpus disease and was cured. That you have overcome the curse of flesh is strange enough, but that it should protect you from blight and age is past belief. Yet the signs of my dreams are clear. You have passed the second trial, but the third trial is unfulfilled. The mystery of the third trial is not my secret to share. Go to Sul-Matul, the guardian of our cult, and he shall tell you of the third trial. When you have fulfilled the third trial, return to me for guidance on your next steps on the path of the Nerevarene. Now, I don't know who this person is. I'm assuming they're in this little place. What's the third trial? In legend, there is a shrine to Azura called the Cavern of the Incarnate. There are secrets I may not tell you about this cavern. Do not ask. Okay, so we're gonna have to go talk to what was their name again? Something that blah blah. Sul-Matul. Sul-Matul.
A warm welcome to you.
Aren't you like the leader or something? Isn't that like the leader of the camp or something? I seem to the con person. What if they hate me though? I seem to remember someone hating me.
May I help you, Outlander?
I think you. Oh no, we had a bit of a scuffle and stuff, but I think we're good now. You wish to know about the third trial, and I shall tell you. Awesome. You have encountered the path of the Nerevarene. This is a hard thing to believe, but Nibani Mesa has spoken to me at length of this, and I have had time to consider. Therefore, I shall keep my own counsel and set before you my own test. I do not dispute with the wise women, but their ways are not the ways of the warrior. Many before have tried the path of the Nerevarene, but all have failed the warrior's test. You must have strength, courage, and cunning. These things I would test. Wait. Many before have tried the path of the Nerevarene, but they've all failed the warrior's test. Are you saying they got past the first two? Because the first two are pretty, I mean, the first one's but the second one's a pretty big one. Like, I don't age. I'm immune to, like, things. Then again, anyone with corpus would have it. I just don't have the symptoms. And if I recall correctly, when I went to, what was his name? Devaith Fear. Didn't he say something about people in the Nerevarene prophecies showing up at the Corpusarium? Okay, so maybe this does make more sense than I'm giving it credit for. Okay, continue. Nearby lies Kogarun. Oh, we've been there before. The ancient halls of the Forgotten House, House Dagoth. In recent time, creatures of the Blight have come to dwell there. I myself went there with some brave hunters and came back again, but it was a bad place, and I am not ashamed to say I was afraid for myself and my men. If you would have from me the secret of the third trial, the cavern's dark where Azura's eye sees, you will first bring to me 3 tokens from Dark Kogarun. Alright, what are these 3 tokens? The first token is Corpus Weepings from a Corpus Beast, to show that you are proof against the disease's corruption. The second token is a cup with the mark of House Dagoth, for I have myself seen such cups there, and will know you have seen with your eyes what I have seen with mine. The third token is the Shadow Shield, which lies on the tomb of Dagoth Morin, in the lava tunnels deep beneath ruined Kogarun. Bring these things to me, and then I will tell you the secret of the third test. Crap! Some of the stuff I'm like, oh no, I've been in there. Have I already looted stuff that I might need? The cup sounds familiar. The cup sounds really familiar. I think, someone might have actually even messaged me and told me, like, don't lose the cup. Crap, I've lost the cup. Alright. So we're going to Kogarun and we're looking for 3 things. Sounds good. Looking at the time, though, I am out of time. I guess wasting time, running around doing, things. Body, come back. Okay, maybe... Well, I have a note that I was supposed to come back, so this is perfect. Alright. I, unfortunately, am out of time. So, we're gonna have to end things here. I'm gonna head off to Kogarun. Next time, we will find the 3 things. Go away. We'll find the 3 things, and, I just realized that because I didn't actually rest, I just waited around in the little, village, little place, that, I didn't restore any of my magicka. Darn it! See, that's a missed opportunity right there. Anyways, I'll go to Kogarun when, and next time we'll go ahead and, check things out. If you liked this video for whatever reason, I'm sorry, I was a little off my game today. If you liked it though, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you did not like the video, if you were like, wow, this thing is the worst thing since burnt bread, I don't know. You leave your suggestions as to what could be, what's the opposite of, you know, the opposite of, you know, something being as good as sliced bread. Leave those comments and be like, this episode was, and then fill that in right after. It's like, this episode was as bad as whatever. Yeah, do that. I'll pick a winner and then won't tell anyone. I'll just pick it, it'll be in my head. I'll just, yeah, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm rambling now. Until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.
I'm looking for the Mighty Mesa.